last time we spoke, I said I was going to watch that anime, Neon Genesis Evangelion. And since we spoke, I've watched everything that anime had to offer. I watched the 26 episodes. I watched the 3 remake movies, I guess.
Damn.
And then I think there's two movies that kind of follow the anime. I think it's 2. I forget. Yeah, I'm not the same person now that I was when I went in. That shit really fucked me up.
Yeah.
It was just not an easy watch. Like, it got to the point where I'm like, man, there's like this eerie feeling that you start getting once you're like halfway into it. It's like, man, this is insane.
I mean, the story is very simple. Like, if you hear it the first time, but the TV show covers so many different themes. Because at first you're watching it and you're like, oh, this is a story about like a father and a son. It's like, no. As traumatic as that whole thing is, that's just one little aspect of this whole thing. By the end of the series, you're just questioning life. Are we in a simulation?
So I don't really watch it. I don't really watch anime, but for someone that's a fan, then like, how would you sell that to me? Like, this show, like,
okay. I'll say this: the thing that caught my attention to make me want to watch it in the first place, it wasn't word of mouth or anything like that. Although Chris did tell me, I think that you had seen it, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I didn't really push it on you. I didn't think you'd like it.
No,
you
didn't.
Serious for you.
So then, when I was on
spicy.
Netflix one day, I saw like the trailer, and the trailer it's a mech fight. He's in this fucking giant robot body, and there's fight, and I'm like, you know what? That's kind of cool. And like, I feel like anime. I love anime, but I don't watch it. Like, it's the one thing I wish I had more time for and put more time in. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to watch one that I've always heard of or think it's important to the anime like spectrum of it. Like, it's like, if you like anime, then you gotta watch
anime
this.
Anime 101, you have to watch this.
Yeah. So I have a list of that, right? So this one was like one that I always heard. So I'm like, okay, you know what? 26 episodes, it's not that bad. They're like half an hour, not even. So I'm like, okay, I'll just gotta jump into it. But I'm jumping into it thinking, okay, it's just cool mech fights. No, it's like, that's not even important. Like, it's like, that's how they're selling this show. But once you're actually watching and you hear the backstory of what happened to this world and like how the characters are affected and all this shit, it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, essentially, there was an apocalypse, and there's some people still living, and there's this government facility that has pretty much devoted their lives to countering attacks from aliens, right? These aliens are called angels, and they're literally named after real angels from like the Bible and shit. And one will appear. The guy that's heading this corporation is the father of the main character. The main character is like 14 years old. For some reason, kids are the only people that can pilot these fucking mechs that will go against these aliens to kill them and save the world, whatever. There's 3 main kids that pilot these mechs. But then you get to know their backstories and how fucked up they really are. And this is as much as I'm going to say without spoiling it, because by the end, you're like, what in the hell is this? But yeah, it's... to sell it to you is hard. Like if you saw a trailer, like maybe you'll like it, but it's just something that like the best way to sell to you is you'll never see it coming. You'll never see where this thing is coming from. Like, I think by the end of it, you will be like, wow, what the fuck? You know,
it's a mind fuck, eh?
It's definitely a mind fuck. Yeah. It's definitely a mind fuck.
I love mind
fuck
stuff.
Yeah, it's good. That's why I liked it too. And I was like, man, I'm legit a fan of this. Like, I like it a lot. And it sucks to say that, like, by the end of the last 2 episodes, I was one of the people that didn't like it, because they had budget problems, and it was like they made the whole thing like super introspective, and like it was like a big art piece, like slideshows, pictures, stick figures. Like, it was really like
stickers.
They're explaining to you shit, but like at the same time, it's like, I wish I could see that. So then the backlash, I guess, hit them, and one of the movies is a redo of those last 2 episodes, and I loved it. I was like, okay, I'm definitely in the camp of that movie is essential to like viewing right after the show, because it'll kind of fix the problem I had, if you have that problem. A lot of people like that, you know, artsy fartsy shit. For me, it was like, I liked it, but it wasn't what I was looking for. I didn't feel closure with that series with those last 2 episodes. I wanted that movie real bad. And when I learned about it, I was like, okay, cool. This is definitely something I'm booting up right now. And it did not disappoint. I liked that ending better, and it still ended fucked up. It still was like, by the end of the movie, I'm like, fuck this show. Like, it's like, I just, there's no satisfaction to be had here. Just at the end of the day, life is always going to be fucked for these people. That's kind of how it goes.
I prefer that as well.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Darren. Sorry.
No, I prefer something like stuff like that myself, like where there's not actually a happy ending, right?
Yeah,
there just isn't.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Japan's like, hold my beer. Like, they will, oh my gosh.
Because it's too sort of cliche, right? It's that, you know, everyone lives happily ever after, right? You know, fucking The Rock fucking saves his fucking family from whatever, and next thing it's like, well, we all knew that was going to happen right off the bat, right? But where it sort of mind fucks you, like the end of fucking Penguin, you know, like, you're like, it was alluding that way, like, oh, okay, yeah, well, like, what next, this kind of guy, you know what I mean? And then boom, shit happens. You're like, the fuck. Like, that lives rent free in my fucking head. Those kind of moments, right?
So imagine that times like 100 with this fucking show.
Yeah, fuck. That's too much for me already.
It's intense. It's honestly super intense, and the fact that they're kids just makes it more disturbing. Honestly.
Yeah, no. That's crazy.
Anyway, I had a good time. I recommend it. I'm over here like it's fucked up, but I recommend it. If you guys like this video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel and consider subscribing. Go even further and subscribe to Podcast Fresh wherever you listen to your podcasts for new episodes every week.